Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So for today we'll be looking at whole numbers, and the first thing we are going to start with is the definition of whole numbers. So a whole number is any of the basic counting numerals including zero. So in the course of defining a whole number, we'll be looking at the counting numerals and then zero. So we know what zero is. So it's for us to look at the counting numerals. So the counting numerals is just the things you say when counting. So I believe when counting, we start from one, then two, then three, then four, and so on. Maybe 10, 11, and then 200, 201, and so on. So that is what we call the counting numerals. So when we attach zero to it, so this set of numbers are what we call whole numbers. Any of these numbers included in the combination of whole numbers or zero and counting numerals is what we call whole numbers. So the whole number takes cognizance of zero, of the combination of zero and the counting numerals. All right, so I believe we understand what whole number is. So the only difference between whole numbers and counting numbers is that in the whole numbers there is zero, while in counting numbers you don't include zero in the counting numbers. Okay. Now the next thing we'll be looking at is definition of some terms. So let's see some terms that will be seen in these whole numbers. Number one is sum. Sum is the result of addition. Difference is the result of subtraction. Product is the result of multiplication, and quotient is the result of division. Take it again. Sum is the result of addition. Difference is the result of subtraction, product is the result of multiplication, and quotient is the result of division. Okay. Now we'll be going to digits in a whole number. Digits in a whole number. Now let's know what is a digit. A digit is any of the numerals from 0 to 9 that form part of a number. A digit is any of the numerals from 0 to 9 that form part of a number. Now, any number you see is made from digits. Those individual numerals you see in a number is what we call the digits. For example, the number 33405, just like we have here, has 4 digits. What are the digits? Digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, and digit 4. So the number 3,405 has 4 digits, which are 3, 4, 0, and 5. So the digits there are 3, 4, 0, and 5. That means this number has 4 digits. That's 4 digits. So you can take note. For example, if we have a number 193486, this is 193,486. That's as reading it as a number. But looking at the number has how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number has 6 digits. And the digits are 1, 9, 3, 4, 8, and 6. So those are the digits that make up that number. Okay, let's see how we can handle some questions involving digits in a whole number. Number one, find the sum of all the digits in the number 4167. Find the sum. Remember, we've talked about some things, some terms, and one of them is sum. Find the sum of all, you have to take note of this, of all the digits. So all the digits, what are we to do with all the digits in this number? We are to find the sum. Remember, sum is the result of addition. So we are to add the digits to give us the answer we are looking for. Okay, so how do we look at this solution? Okay, so what do we have? Let's list out the digits in that number. The digits we have 4. When listing as a digit, you have to separate them with a comma, 6 and 7. So those are the digits. And then we take the sum. What do we have for sum? We have 4 plus 1 plus 6 plus 7. And what would that give us? This would be equal to 4 plus 1, that would be 5. 5 plus 6, that would be 11. 11 plus 7, that will give us 18. And that takes us to the end of that question. Remember what the question said? Find the sum of all the digits. So after finding all the digits, after knowing all the digits in that number, you must take the sum of the digits. Okay, we go to question 2. Find the smallest possible number that can be derived from the digits 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 7. Find the smallest possible number. Find the smallest possible number that can be derived from the digits 3, 1, 2, 4, and 7. So let's get the digits. Let's list out the digits. Digits equal to 3, 1, 2, 4, and 7. So the smallest possible number we can get, possible number will be equal to. So if we are to put this digit together, how do we arrange the digit to give us the smallest possible number? To get the smallest possible number means you must arrange the digits from the smallest. You must arrange the digits from the smallest. You must arrange the digits from the smallest. So let's check, what are we going to get? What should come first is 1. Okay, 1. Now we are writing it as a number, so we don't need the comma again. So 1, then 2 will follow, then 3 will come, 4 will come, and then 7 will come. So this is the smallest possible number we can get from these digits. Now, assuming you are asked to arrange it to get the largest possible number or the biggest possible number, you have to come in descending order. You need to come in descending order. So that will give us 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and that leads us to the end of the problems we have. So like I said, mathematics is all about practice. So you have some activity here. What you are to do, 5 questions. Please do well to pause the video, solve all the questions, and then you send your answer to me so I can also take a look at it. Thank you for joining in today's class. I hope you learned something very well. Please do well to like and comment and also share. This video can go a long way in helping others. Thank you very much. See you in our next class.